on a pair of earrings. He makes me look even better. This book's
Girl,
bring it full circle. So don't just read it and take it for what it is. These are conversations.
you done hit so, and I'm speaking in my Galakichi. You done hit too many. Yeah, Lord, the mind is just all over. You, I don't even know where to start because it's like you hitting so many, man. You at my. Do you want a meal? Because you already walked in my front door. You already turned my TV off. You sitting next to me at the kitchen table. What do you want to eat? Because you have set a table with so much information, so much thing that has opened up my eyes, and we have only been on here for 10 minutes. How, Lord Jesus, where do we go? How does your poetry does it oh Lord, does it just open your eyes, or does it give you solutions on how you should talk, how you should communicate, how you should watch your tone, how you should present yourself to him, how you should, even in vice versa? Well, we'll leave that question because that's a great question next. But how
Mhm.
does your poetry help bring this blue hand, this ice and this fire together?
So it starts the conversation. It starts
Mm.
because that's the first problem. Before we can talk about how do I talk to you, we got to talk first. We got to want to have the conversation. And a lot of times we look at each other and we're having the conversation, but it's totally being missed on the other side because you're wanting to talk to them, but how do you start it? Where it's going to be received? Because again, we have to accept the fact that they're wired differently. And as soon as you start with "I feel," that garage door comes down. They can't process that. Everything has to be fact. In looking at our relationship, I was reading this, and what I found, and you pull something out and you make it a conversation, that's something that he can begin to engage you with, because it takes away you talking about how you feel, and it takes him away from getting ready to become defensive. So it removes that so that you can talk, and now he's ready to hear you. In having the conversation, remember, you don't handle people. That is a phrase that I have never liked. You take care of people with your words. The same courtesies and considerations and kindness that you need, they need that too. So how do you want that information to land? So for a lot of people, they start with, I was reading this and it made me think about us. So there's a poem that talks about the first time, and I thought about the first time we met and all the feels I had from that point all the way up until like the day we got married.